Muay Thai clinch. When I get needed a Muay Thai clinch. Got expertise in the Muay Thai. Yeah, better get sweep in the Muay Thai. Needed a clinch. I'll hold it.
Ray, what's up, dude?
This is fucked. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, man. Sorry, my hair's all. I had a nap earlier and whatever.
All good, bro. No
It's good,
worries.
man.
I'm chilling, dude. Just decompressing after a big week. It's funny because everyone's like, "Oh, I want to work with the UFC and this and that," and like it took me like 3 or 4 days to recover, and they're already promoting the next event. Like they're on media day. It's already done. So, hats off to what those guys are doing, man. Because it looks like everyone can say, "Oh, I want to fight with them and I want to work with them and this and that," and the amount it takes to get all of that shit done is insane. Seeing it firsthand and being involved in some other shit on the side, it's bananas.
I can only
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah, it's fucked, but that's
Good
why
on you guys, though.
that's why they're
It
the
seems
best.
like the city represented itself well for the most part.
Oh, bro, I was hyped on how pumped the crowd was, how educated the crowd was, even the people around me. Um, and they just wanted blood. I mean, any second against the wall, any clinch, it was immediately boo, get off the fence. And no, it was fun,
Yeah,
man. Especially for a first UFC event for myself, bro.
yeah. It was your first one, eh? In person.
First one ever in person, yeah, and get to work a part of it, be a part of that, and yeah, it was nuts, man. Bananas.
Good on you.
Thanks, bro. This is coming a little bit later than we wanted to. Obviously there was some hiccups after the fight and all that, and it's kind of it's been a few weeks, and I'm sure you've had more than enough time to think on it. So how are you doing after all of this?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing
Good.
well, all things considered. It was definitely a bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Definitely caught me off guard, but yeah, no, I'm doing well, man. I'm back in the gym, just back to training, back to the grind, enjoying the process, and just making improvements. Right. I've had some time to regroup, and I'm doing some critical work that I really need to get done here before I take another fight. Um, More specifically with Coach TJ Tyler, well, my nutritionist. Him and I are just doing some work on my health and stuff, and just making sure that's in order, before I get ready for my next one. Just because I had some issues last camp that sort of hindered me. So
Yeah, you're
yeah,
saying it was one of the roughest camps of your life.
wake up wise, yeah,
Weight cut wise,
and
yeah.
yeah, you know,
What did you
it,
what were you what was your weight before the cut?
you don't want to know, man.
I'm gonna guess like 181.
Yeah, I was so a week out from my fight. So this is the Friday. A week out from weigh-ins, I was 180 pounds, and
Yeah. A week
yeah, I
out.
was
A
a
week
week
out.
out. Yeah, so
Holy
that's
fuck.
yeah, which is like 10 pounds higher than my target weight, what I usually am at that point. So I was definitely panicking, and I wasn't feeling that great either. But my coach Tyler Wellen, is being the master that he is, was able to kind of keep me calm and gave me a game plan, and I got through it. To a cost, however, I definitely didn't feel the best waking up on fight day, but no excuses. Like, that's on me, right? And
Hmm.
I think it's due to several factors. Like, I'm almost 30 now, so I'm getting a little older, and I put on a lot of muscle this last camp, working with Kenny DeSalt. So I felt really strong. I felt really good. Like, I didn't have a lot of fat on me. I just gained a ton of muscle, and my old diet structure that I've been doing just wasn't working to the same effect. And so when I was about 5, 6 weeks out, I kind of just plateaued. And so that forced me to up the volume, training more, and cutting calories, and sort of crash dieting, if you will, to get my weight down. And I got sick a couple times, and I just think my body was so stressed. And yeah, I just flew a little too close to the sun, and I was lucky to make it, but I barely made it, man. I wasn't in great shape at weigh-ins, that's for sure. But again, that's on me, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
that's a big thing I've taken away from this fight, and I'm glad I'm taking some time to dial that in, sort that out before before I even start camp. So that way, when I do start camp, I'm in a good position weight-wise where I don't need to overwhelm myself with ridiculous amounts of volume and crash diet, right? Which I've grown accustomed to just having to fight at 154 for the past 6, 7 fights, and normally it's no problem. Like the wake up before this was a cakewalk. This one just again, I
And you didn't
yeah,
fight too long ago, too. That was like what, 4 months ago? November, 5 months ago?
and in November, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Damn, dude.
yeah. So we make adjustments, we learn,
Hmm.
and we move forward, right? So
Well, it's good, and this is way better than what I think maybe some people would expect your response to be in the sense of, well, like there's none of that from you whatsoever. You're taking accountability on the basically the fuck up of being a little heavy going into it. Not like you said, you were trying to, right? But and not taking away
yeah,
from anything, but it is at the end of the day, it's on you, right? So
yeah.
that is probably the best way to look at this. And then on top of
What?
that, to counteract and from a non-biased perspective, if there was a appeal and the WBC then went forward with said appeal, well then, that's pretty granted. But it's just a difficult position. It's difficult.
It is, but here's the thing, right? Like I didn't take it personally.
Yeah.
I know Kieran Walsh wasn't trying to do that as a personal dig to me. He
Yeah.
did that
Could have been anyone
to,
fighting. Could have been anyone.
yeah, no, and he did that to preserve the integrity of the sport, which I totally respect.
Hmm.
Had that fight been in Thailand, I would have lost that fight because
Hmm.
kicks score huge, and I had a lot of unanswered kicks by Jonathan. He scored that right kick a lot. Um, and that's just the way it is, right? Like
Yeah.
there's two ways you can look at it. You can either rationalize and complain and be like, oh, the win went to me, like, therefore I deserve to win, I did everything, and like that's the way it should be. And I won't lie, part of me kind of felt like that, but once I took a step back and watched the fight a couple times from an objective pair of eyes, I understood it,
Yeah.
plain and
Yeah.
simple. And again, like,
And I could see both
I
sides. Your aggression and your forward pace, right? But
yeah,
again, his those kicks, and then I mean the clinching it was kind of 50-50. You were pressing forward with the clinch, but he had some good answers for it. But it's
yeah,
tough. And again, I could see both sides to this coin.
yeah, no, and like there's no bad blood, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm happy I get to perform on the world stage and fight against fighters like Jonathan and represent my country. That's the most important thing. And win or lose, man, I'm grateful for the opportunities, and I love to test myself. And so,
Hmm.
and
Let,
yeah, like
let me ask you
that's
this. Let me
really
ask you
it.
this. Do you find it difficult to maybe try and stay impartial to preserve relationships? Do you think that's maybe a thing on both ends? Because I
Uh,
keep hearing, it's not personal, it's not personal, and I see that it's not personal, but it kind of is personal too on the other
well,
side, right?
it's I mean it's personal for those who want to make it personal,
Okay,
right?
okay, that's good. Yeah,
I've taken my ego out of the equation,
beautiful.
and it's out of my control, right? Like
Yeah,
all you can really do in the end is look at things objectively,
yeah,
see where you went wrong, right? Like you're not always right, and
absolutely.
yeah, man, like that's really all you can do, and focus on where I need to improve, which is what I've been doing. I'm back in the gym, and I'm just trying not to waste time and to waste time on irrelevant matters,
Yeah, yeah,
which
that's a
is
good
stuff
point.
that's history. It's happened. Like there's nothing I can do about it.
On to the
So
next. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's only personal for those who want to make it personal.
So in a perfect world, what's next for you? Let's say any
Well,
contract was open. What's next? What would you choose?
rematching Jonathan for the title would be ideal. I've heard rumors, but I mean, I haven't been given a contract. I've really heard nothing other than just rumors. And so, if I don't hear something in the next couple of weeks, I will be exploring other opportunities just because I wanna fight in August and September and potentially the end of the year too. So obviously I'm just taking a little bit of time right now to regroup and dial in some things. Uh and yeah, the Jonathan fight would be the one I'd want, you know, top of the list.
Mm,
Uh, However, if it doesn't happen, and if I don't hear anything, like I said, in the next couple weeks here, then I'll probably throw my name in for some other cards in the U.S. Freedom Fighters, Warriors Cup, something like that.
nice. Beauty.
Yeah,
You have to,
just
yeah,
maintain
stay.
that.
This age, your space right now where you're at. You have to, or else it's
Yeah,
just you can't get stagnant right now,
yeah,
especially with the momentum you have built off this last year too. Major
yeah,
year for you.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. And like, regardless of what happened back in March, like it was still like I still grew so much in that fight. I learned
yeah,
so much just going through the whole process of it all, like the weight cut and the fight itself, the aftermath of the fight. Stepping in there against a dangerous dude like Jonathan,
it's only
who's
going
the
to get
number one
harder too.
Australian
So it's good
fighter.
to have those difficulties now because it
Yeah,
will only get
he's
harder.
he's legit. So
Yeah.
I think I've proven myself to be in the top 20, and yeah, I want to keep moving my name up that list.
Like you have options too, right? Canadian, like national Canadian champion and diamond champion too. You could defend either belt, if not. And I know Warriors Cup, they do WBC titles as well. So I mean, it is you do have options. But yeah, I would like to see an announcement made soon for yourself. Definitely.
Yeah,
And for
I hope
Jonathan
so.
too. And for Jonathan
Yeah,
too. I think he probably feels exactly the same way. And even though there was an overturn, just still not satisfied
yeah,
with that. So I mean, yeah, man, this is the name of the game, and it's better. It seems to be better in this sport than any of the other combat sports. Maybe jujitsu and wrestling, just because there's so many matches. But it seems to be, oh, I took that loss, no problem, on to the next, regardless of how it came out. Um, but like you said, you went through, a little bit of a rough patch there, just after. Do you want to maybe talk on that just for like other folks that may go through that too?
yeah. Well, I'll be honest, man. I was depressed for like a week and a half ish. It took me a bit to get over, and I did something I probably shouldn't have done, which is like I kind of just shied away from everything, and I kind of just did my own thing. And like I was still showing up to the gym, I was still training and stuff. And like when people would ask me, "Oh, like how you doing?" Like I got a lot of good support from people at the gym. But I would go home and I would just kind of sit at home and watch TV and you know
Turn
just eat
off.
my feelings away. I gained a
Yeah,
couple pounds, so if there's
yeah.
one thing I regret, it's that, just kind of snacking and eating my feelings away. There's better ways to deal with that than eating or you know other things. So um but yeah, I think my biggest advice for people, if someone is ever in that position, is be honest with yourself. Don't you know and don't like treat yourself as a victim, even though it's so easy to, right?
It is, yeah.
Right, like
And
so
don't
many.
listen to people that are giving you that victim structure too. Oh, you must be
Yeah,
so sad. That just adds to it and compounds it.
yeah,
You listen to it.
yeah. One, just like, and people being like, oh, like that's bullshit, you won that. And like I both understand and appreciate what they're trying to do. They're just trying to make me feel better and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But don't get sucked into that. It's like when you have, like, a good example of this. My coach Jake Peacock and I were talking about this months ago. But it's like, let's say your teammate has, like let's say he wins a fight, right? But he has like a really crappy performance, and you go to him when he comes into the gym and you tell him like, "Hey, man, like great job," or maybe they lose the fight, right? But you kind of blow smoke up their ass, right? Like you can't do that, right? You got
Mm-mm.
to be, if you want to build. an elite fight team, you got to be real with each other.
What did Jake
And
have to say post fight for this? Both after the win and then after the appeal.
um, well, I remember. I'll tell you. So the fight ended, and I walked to my corner, and like I was like, I don't know, boys. Jake was the same way. He's like, I don't know, Quinn. I really don't know.
Hmm.
Chris was the same way. Like we're all like, frick. Like hopefully we get this
Yeah,
right. And then my hand got raised. I'm like, okay, sick. Like sweet, I won, right? And like having just been in the fight, like I really, it's hard to have recollection of like of everything,
of course,
right? Because it
of
just kind of
course.
goes by, right? So like I'm ecstatic. Like, I just won the international title. I'm over the moon with happiness. And then yeah, a couple days later, after things kind of sizzled down a bit, when then the appeal went through, we talked, and yeah, we kind of had to accept things for the way they were. And I talked with Jake and Chris, and they're like, yeah, like if that was in Thailand, like you wouldn't have won that. And so yeah, it's just it sucks,
Hmm.
obviously,
Hmm.
right? But um at the end of the day, man, it's history, right?
Yeah, and you
It's all
adjust. You adjust. That's
and
it.
like yeah, like yeah, and like I'm like yeah, I'm grateful for the experience, man. Like I truly am. I said that in my post fight video that I posted in my car. Um, like it's the experience that matters, man. And you know, I don't consider myself to be outcome dependent, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, and you said that in our
Obviously, I want to
previous.
win.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to win, right? But as I've ventured through my career and matured as both a person and an athlete, as a fighter, I've learned the importance of being present and not being outcome oriented,
Hmm.
right? Obviously, like I do all the work and I have my routines, I have my methods of getting victory. Victory is the ultimate goal. But at the end of the day, um, just enjoying every moment and having fun in there, man, and just making art, right? Entertaining the fans and putting on for my team, for myself, for my family, for my country, right? And growing the sport. As I've
Hmm.
said from the very beginning,
Hmm.
I just want to grow the sport so that when I'm dead and long gone, like the sport is thriving in Canada.
Oh,
So
that's the route we're headed, man. Definitely in the
yeah,
next 10, 20 years, hands down. It's there's a major shift happening, and it's literally starting with this show too. I'm not dancing around it ever. Um, we are definitely leading the charge in North America for Muay Thai with the WBC, regardless of the pushback in each province, regardless of how it's looked at. It's the 14th show. Fast forward to show 35, show 50, show when we
yeah,
get in when we do a show in the US, if we do a show in Mexico, whatever the fuck happens. It's we are
Scotiabank
so
Saddle Dome, bro.
early.
We gotta make that happen.
Oh,
Gotta,
100%. Yeah. This
yeah,
is
because
this
our
is a baby right now. Look at the UFC 13 shows in, 14
yeah,
shows in, and then not like not totally comparing UFC titles at 14 shows in didn't really carry too much weight. Didn't really carry too much weight 14 shows in. Now we're
yeah.
bringing this level competition here. This deep like this. When was the first show?
Muay Thai World Cup. It
Yeah,
was I fought on it. I remember that. It was 20 in November, end of November 2019.
boom. So six
Yeah,
years. Yeah,
yeah,
not even a decade yet. So no,
yeah,
there's a lot to come, man, and it's
yeah.
exciting.
Well, and there's a lot of people to be thankful for too, like guys like you, guys like Kieran, right? There's yeah, there's a lot to be thankful for.
Oh yeah,
So
man. Yeah, honorable mention Han and Combat Fighting
yeah,
Channel can't leave him out, and
yeah,
Jonathan, the ring announcer, and Jason, the
everyone,
yeah,
yeah,
everybody, man. Yeah, your coaches, everyone, and
yeah.
again, especially Kieran. That guy has changed so many people's lives. It's insane, and deserves all the praise and even more so. He gets
Yeah.
uncomfortable when you tell him it, but he definitely does. 100%.
Yeah.
So when are you coming
Yeah.
back out to Winnipeg? Are you coming out this summer?
Uh, you know what? I don't think I'll make
Gonna
it
be
out this
busy,
year.
eh? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
well, just
figured.
because planning to fight in August
Get this shit
and
right. Yeah.
September,
Yep.
right? That's all I'm focused on right now.
That's good.
So
That's
I'm
good,
just
man.
I'm just back to the drawing board, back to doing my homework every day, man.
That's good. Have you watched any
You know,
fights aside from yours in the past few weeks that piqued your interest?
dude, you know who I've been watching a lot lately is well, Damian Alamos. I did his seminar last night.
Nice.
Um, incredible. Uh, so knowledgeable, that guy.
Yeah.
It was a great seminar. Shout out to Team Smanage, Nate and Trevor Smanage for hosting. That was one of the best seminars I've ever been to. So him just recently, but John Charles Skarbowski.
Oh, yeah. I was
Yeah,
chatting even with the UFC fighter I just had on earlier today, Mark Vologden. We actually brought up his name too. Um, just his aggressive, drunken style.
yeah, yeah. He's there's no one else quite like him. So yeah, yeah. Him I've been watching quite a bit, and then just like RWS fights, just
Yeah.
and and then yeah, just trying to soak up as much as I can, not only be a better fighter, but a better coach and just a better role model too, right? For all the kids here. I was actually fortunate enough to do a talk at this youth program that my teammate Tim Shady, shout out to Tim. Um, he runs. It's like at troubled youth, kids involved with drugs, alcohol, guns, gangs, all that stuff. And so, yeah, a couple weeks ago, I went and spoke to them and brought some of my belts and shared some of my story. And it was a very, what's the word? Humbling experience, I guess. And got to teach them some boxing and just, it's a good way to give back to the community and, to hopefully steer some of these troubled youth onto the right path,
Yeah,
right?
they
Kids.
see someone in person holding that belt. It becomes real. It's no longer just through a screen. It's no longer a
Oh
dream.
yeah, yeah. You should have seen some before I gave my speech. They're all huddled around it, and they're all lit up like Christmas trees, right? And so it was cool to see, and it gives you perspective too, right? Like some of these kids, I'm sure, didn't have a great family dynamic growing up like I did, right? And it just,
Mhm.
it allows you to be grateful for the things that you have, right? And the people that you have. Like I was just, and I told them this, like I was dealt an extremely lucky hand being born into the situation I was born into and having the mom, the dad, the brother, the sister that I had, and I took that for granted, you
Mm.
know.
A lot of people do, man. I did for a
I
long
took that
time
for
too.
granted,
Yeah.
man. And like,
Yeah, man.
too busy stressing out about little things, unimportant things, um, instead of, opening my eyes and realizing just how fortunate I am. So
That's a
yeah.
good point, man. 100%. Fucking right,
Yeah.
dude. I could imagine Jake is always staying ready.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. We might hear some news soon. I'm not like, yeah, I'm optimistic.
yeah, I am
Yeah.
too. I could definitely see them putting him on the Samurai Series card against another Japanese opponent, maybe. That would
Yeah. For the Japan.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
sweet. But I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, just give him anyone. I mean, just fucking give him anyone.
Well, he's always ready. And, um, but he's been making the most of the time that this sort of off time, if you will. And he's been doing seminars. He's been traveling lots, which has
Good.
been great for his brand, great for the gym too.
Yeah, of course.
And
Yeah.
I know it hasn't been easy on him. Like he's basically on a plane flying to a different country or city like every weekend.
Hmm.
And he's got a wife and kids and a business to run, right? And so, you know, meanwhile I live with my parents still. And I think my life's hard just because I got a fight revoked, but I pay rent, everyone. I pay rent.
Oh my God, man. It's so funny too. As soon as I start stressing, I'm like, I don't even have to fight, bro. I just gotta write
Yeah.
some shit down.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God. That's hilarious, man.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, the squad's doing well. Our whiteboard's full. We got, excuse me, we have like 20 20 plus athletes competing in the next like month. So I'm pretty stoked. I might be, well, no, I probably am heading down to Medicine Hat to corner one of our guys on the Saka card,
Nice.
Jamie Droski.
Yep.
Yeah, his opponent just pulled out, which is unfortunate. But I think we're getting a replacement. It might just be an exhibition, but
Any
experience is experience. So
anyone May 2nd out in BC for Infinite Heart? Do you guys have anyone on that?
we don't. We have a bunch of MMA guys fighting on this local card here.
Nice.
It's a yeah, an MMA card, Absolute MMA. It's run
Yep.
by Champions Creed.
Yep.
So yeah, we got a couple debuts, and our coach Shane Ball, Couch Cook, is fighting. So
Nice.
yeah, we're all pretty pumped up for that. So
Nice, man.
yeah, we just keeping the
Well,
train going.
and part of the team too, of course, TJ was just down here in Winnipeg working with UFC fighters. Well, um, craziness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pandemonium.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's great, man.
yeah,
We
but
were
dude,
supposed to get together, but we didn't get a chance to. But we were shooting each other messages back and forth. And
oh yeah,
um, Doucette was at CFC, I believe. He was sharing some knowledge over there with the gym here in Winnipeg while they were there. So it's cool to see. A lot of the UFC fighters ended up just training in the hotel, just on the mats that they provided. It's really
oh,
a little
okay,
bit easier just for travel sake. But yeah, going back to that, it's funny, man. Like the entire prelim card and even the everyone except really the main event and co-main, um, you're just kind of left to, you know how fight week is. If anything, your hotel is covered. If anything, your flight is covered, but that's it. And
right,
at the UFC level, I take it as, well, you fucking made it. The car should be pulling up. The restaurant should be opening the doors. The table should be ready. Like it's so far removed. Even though they've made it to that big stage, they're still so far from kind of that star treatment. But you don't have to be an absolute superstar. These local businesses are guaranteed to hop all over it. So when it comes to just marketing, and this goes for Muay Thai World Cup as well and WBC, you don't have to be a main event guy to be getting that kind of treatment. You can position yourself where, look, for example, the restaurant here in Winnipeg that always shows their fights, right? Like a lot of
yes,
fighters aren't making
fourth
those
line.
relationships yet. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah, I know you got to get out there.
yeah, yeah, or have someone get out there for you, no matter what. Like that if it's your manager or your significant other, someone. Fuck, if you have fucking no one and you're watching this, message me and I'll give you a hand with that because it's I think it's something seriously lacking. And again, going back to you guys getting your name out there, it helps with that. And all these if we mirror it to baseball, football, I've said this a billion times, hockey, that support is there for them, and it's just missing for the fighters. Absolutely
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, well, again, as a fighter, you need to seek that out, seek those opportunities out for yourself, right? Or
Yeah.
or seek help in doing so.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, man.
yeah, brother. But yeah, I'll definitely be out to Winnipeg in around December for Christmas.
Nice, man.
So, yeah, maybe
Beauty.
we can do another pod. You can come down to Thermia too.
That'd be nice.
Dude. Oh,
I could use a fucking day or two there, man. Holy fuck.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Turn off
Yeah.
the phone and just fucking melt.
Go for a nice cleanse. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I just have the end of your fight going here, but yeah, it's a
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a it's a tough cock to suck, but it is what it is.
Yeah, buddy.
What's your evening look like now?
I
You at
got
the gym?
classes starting up. Yeah, I'm just at the gym right now. I've
Yeah.
been here all day. I just did some bag work and some shadow boxing. Had a client earlier, and now I'm just waiting. I got clinch class at 6, and then boxing 6:30, and then a fundamentals class at 7:30. So,
Beauty.
and
I
then training. training with Anthony Palumbo tomorrow morning again, so that'll be
Nice. He's
fun.
got a fight coming up real soon too, I saw.
Yeah, yeah. So helping him prep for that.
He's making his name known, man. There's a guy from Lake Norman Muay Thai. Um, I was looking at potential opponents for him, and this guy Dakota Gray, Dakota Wild. I'll put it under if anyone is interested. But this kid, man, from North Carolina. Oh my goodness, dude. Young guy, so fun to watch, man. And he's
Yeah.
his last fight I watched him fight on. He was so disappointed with his performance. And the what I watched, I was like, I gotta keep an eye on this kid. This is insane. So I chat with him after. He's like, oh, was not good.
Really,
I
eh?
want to see what you think is good. So that's a kid to
Ah,
keep an eye on. He hasn't fought pro yet, but he was like, it would be an honor to fight Anthony down the line, but I'm sure there's a little bit of a gap there. So we'll see.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
We'll see. We'll see indeed. Well, yeah, what do you got going on?
A little bit of spicy noodles, make some kimchi beef. Fucking, I came down with a bit of a cold after UFC week, so I've
Yeah,
been
you were
eating
saying.
like a quarter of a raw onion a day, like
Oh,
a fucking big chunk of ginger root and garlic, eating spicy as fuck soup and noodles and shit. You know when you
and
get that hit, that taste and that feeling in your throat before you get sick?
yes. Yes, I do.
I
All too
basically
well.
destroyed it with all the onion and ginger and shit. It's like basically gone. I feel very, very tail end of it, but now I'm just on the now I'm just gonna finish it. I'm gonna exterminate this. I'm gonna exterminate him, Randy.
There you go. Get some sleep, bubs.
Yeah, man. Fucking hell. Well, dude, I'll let you go here. Do a little bit of prep before your next class. My brother didn't show up, the fucker. Was
No,
supposed
he
to
didn't,
show up
man.
today. Yeah, yeah. Not a
I'm
good
not
start.
surprised.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not
a good
either.
start.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
It's too much of this. It's too much of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to, I should. I had this. Oh, of course I had morning training this morning. I'll go tomorrow.
No, he said it was work. He got like called into work or something. So,
Yeah, it was
I
work
mean,
training or some shit. He messaged me about it earlier. I just
yeah.
saw that I didn't make it and I was like, ah, of course. But
Yeah.
I know he has good intention. He did work really hard when he was in Thailand, so I think just as long as he gets in there and the connection is made and you do kick his ass, he will continue coming back.
Oh, I will, buddy. I will just for you.
Please, please. And fucking not don't really hurt him, but he threw a leg kick and it fucked me for like a good month and a half. So, um, maybe toss one of those in for him when you see him.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Taylor, your brother says hi.
Yeah. Oh man. All
Well,
right,
I
bro.
appreciate the opportunity to connect again, brother.
Anytime, man. I'm here for you guys. I am nothing without you guys, seriously. Literally. I am just a conduit of words and music and photos of what you and video of what you guys do. That's it. I just take what you guys do, extrapolate it and disperse. That's literally it. So it's all for you guys and it's all because of you guys, man. That's it. It's always an honor. It's always I get to live the dream because of this too, so and I don't take damage.
Yeah.
I kind of get that end of the stick. So I
Yeah.
better fucking put out as much as I can and cover you guys as much as I can, man. It's owed to the sport. So especially up here because it's an empty fucking canvas up here, man. It's Canada's about to be set ablaze. Like it's been building and building and building out of COVID. We're not there yet, but it's coming 100% in every sport. In boxing, look at Ryan Riziki, look at Muay Thai, look at DeBella, Jake Peacock, look at MMA with how our guys in UFC are doing. Grappling, there's so many tournaments everywhere. Every gym is on fire right now. It's we just need everyone to start working the fuck together. And
Yeah.
I don't see that happening, but I think if we keep pushing for it, it'll it'll assist other things moving because we haven't seen the end of new promotions. We haven't seen the end of new gyms, new figureheads in the sport. I'm waiting till 5, 10 years where there's new figureheads in these provinces that see what we're doing. and fucking take initiative on building this massively, you know? Like, look at Dana and Power Slap. You have the right
Yeah.
person with Muay Thai and the WBC that's helping Kieran and helping everyone involved. It's going to be able to explode. And it just takes a little bit more people, a little bit more patience, and then guys like yourself in each fucking gym, man, working hard and having stars for us to put on that stage.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself, man.
Yeah, man. Beautiful.
Okay,
Well, thank
brother.
you for the time. We'll
Yeah, thank you.
we'll keep in touch, and
Yeah.
we'll even just do like a fucking video Blaze session or something, or be I don't wanna fucking, if you're staying clear headed, then no problem.
Yeah.
Just do a
No, we'll
video
do something.
coffee or
We'll think of something,
cigar.
brother.
Yeah,
We'll think of
just to
something.
chill. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. I can smoke a cigar. You can smoke a joint.
there we go.
There we
There you
go.
man.
All right, brother. Okay, take care, man.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Quinn. Yeah,
Yeah,
looking forward
later.
to your next one, man.
Yeah, take care.
Muay Thai clinch, gonna get needed a Muay Thai clinch, gonna expertise in the Muay Thai, yeah, better get sweep in the Muay Thai, needed a clinch, hold in the